All right. If anybody's following this that can hear, let us know if you can hear us. And I've got all the sounds right.
I can turn on my sound on Twitch. Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. Yay!
Yay.
Oh, yep.
Twitch lag.
Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be turned on.
Hey, Doppelmonger's in the chat says he can hear.
Yay! Thanks. All right. This is episode 3, I believe.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Uh, let's just get right into it.
All right. Welcome to another exciting adventure in Superheroes GURPS. I'm your host, Todd, and these other people are playing games with me. Last time, we went after the unseeable force. You guys went to Happy Super Fun Land. It was something like that. And you used motion sensors and you used powdered sugar, and we learned all about funnel cakes, which I guess they don't have in England. And you guys
But they
eventually,
do have on the planet of Rara.
they sure do. And there, it's
Rara.
Rah
very
rah.
popular.
Rara.
And we discovered that the unseeable force is actually one of Donovan's old lawyer buddies, whose life was basically ruined when he became permanently invisible and lost his job, and nobody would hire him or trust him or anything, and he had to resort to petty crime. He was somehow caught up in uh, potentially the assassination of the president of Burgasturia. Let me see. Of
Of
the
that place.
United Burgastria. And the president, Zelma Berge, was recently assassinated. And the unseeable force had stolen important documents that incriminated her in basically having affairs and stuff, and they were going to use it to the alliance was going to use that information to blackmail her, and so ultimately it seems unlikely that they would have assassinated her because she was in their pocket and they had gone to all this trouble to blackmail her and stuff. So why would they kill her? But the larger community, the national community, still kind of thinks that the alliance is responsible for that. So now there's a lot of hubbub going on at the Berg, which is the headquarters of your superhero organization, because they have this guy who has pretty good evidence that it wasn't the Alliance, the crime syndicate, the Alliance, and now they need to know what they're gonna do about all that. But that's not your problem. You guys are that's for people of a higher pay grade. You guys are just the soldiers, the superheroes, the grunts who get down in the mud and do the work. So you guys have been enjoying your downtime. Maybe you've been training, been doing whatever you like to do during your in between missions. Does anybody have? Well, it's about a week before your next mission happens. Does anybody have a particular scene or anything that they want to do during that week's worth of downtime? And it's okay if we don't. We can just go straight into the next adventure. So one morning, you guys are up doing your regular routines, uh, having your coffee, if I know this group, and you suddenly all of your little communicators go off, and you hear the commander, do do do, Commander Kali Zhao, who says, "We've got a code 14. Code 14. Everybody, get to your helicopter right now, please." And as you guys run out to the helicopter, Commander Zhao is waiting for you, and you all see each other. Your whole team has been called.
I've got my manual
And
out, furiously looking up what a code 14 means.
Code 14 is giant animal or monster attack.
Oh,
Godzilla.
I may have remembered that one. If that was what it was. If I'd read that once, I probably would have remembered it.
It seems like an important one, right?
Yes.
So as you guys get out onto the helicopter pad, the chopper is already spinning up. It's ready to go, and Commander Zhao says, "All right, team, Alpha, Beta, Charlie.
Charlie.
All right, Charlie team. Over in Pippery, we've got giant ants attacking the village of Mippy. They get attacked by giant monsters all the time, but normally their superhero who lives there, Theodore Whistle, is able to stop it. For some reason, he's not able to stop this one. We don't know why. You got to get to Mippy ASAP and stop these giant ants before they tear the village apart. Go, go, go."
Wait a minute. This guy's address, like if you wrote him a letter, would be Mr. Whistle at Memory Pippery. Like what?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
I think we
Theodore
could have
Whistle-
predicted that they would have had giant ants. I'm sorry. I think that's pretty obvious.
So
Well, if
Sunny
you get
is very
promoted to
concerned,
future
though.
crime, you can work on that.
Pippery is where Sunny is from, so I am
Oh.
very concerned. I'm very concerned for everybody there.
Pippery is a largely agricultural
It's where my
farming-
capybara farm is, with Captain Snugglefoot is from.
Yep.
Which continent is
that's
it
right.
on?
Twyford,
Clifford.
up in the northwest.
Okay.
And so you guys are
Pretty
ushered
big continent, though.
into the helicopter, and it takes off at full speed, and it goes, thwip, 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 thwip. Check out the awesome Foley work there, guys. And before long, you are landing in the town of Mippy in the nation of Pippery on the continent of Twyford. And I'm going to make Pippery...
Todd, how far would Mippy be from where my family is from? Is
Probably
it like...
a good distance. Like,
Okay, it's not like down the street.
No.
Okay.
You guys, this is like
My
another-
home's not in danger.
No. This is not happening anywhere near your home.
Okay.
So the helicopter
I'm
lands.
still frantically like sending messages to my mom.
She is responding mostly with emojis that don't make any sense.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. and then she calls you and
She's
says
not good with technology.
she doesn't know why her phone doesn't work. She can't send words anymore. It's just these little pictures. What's happening?
This is a real life insight. The tech support required.
I mean, our mom is not great with technology, but so anyway, the helicopter lands, and as you guys
Those
step
ants
out
are
of it,
giant.
you
Yeah,
see.
that
Now, do you
image.
guys see the map? Is that working on your
Yeah.
end?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's how I saw that the ants are like 5 times the size of us.
Okay. Yes, they are giant.
Oh wow.
Oh, I didn't realize they were down there.
Oh wow. Yeah, I hadn't looked. But that's big enough that probably we could see it from the helicopter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You got a good look. There's several of them too. More than just that. You would have seen that. There's more of them when you were flying in.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they're cute.
Imagine that they are not as cute and adorable as the artwork would imply.
I won't. You can't make me.
They're so cute.
All right, guys. So we are hitting the ground running. It is a battle with these giant ants the moment you get off of the chopper, which means since in GURPS you don't have initiative, you go in the order of your speed. I know Shatter is first with a 6.5.
All right. So I would like to move. How far can I move? Can I double move
Yeah, you can double move.
for 12? I don't know how many that is on here.
There is a grid, but it's real faint. I couldn't make it stand out more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How about there?
Yes, sounds great. And then if you used your action to double, I don't know if GURPS does that exactly but I'm thinking of D&D.
Maybe there's
But
a
if you
GURPS expert in the comments, in the chat. Help.
maybe so. Um, this is really the first campaign that we've had a tactical map and actually been paying attention to things like movement speed and stuff.
Right.
We were doing it all theater of the mind before, which was simpler. But okay, so that would mean that was your whole movement
Yeah.
and action and everything. So let's go ahead and go to our next player, Donovan.
You're on mute.
You're muted, Joe.
Welcome to the Zoom call.
Yeah. Welcome to
Can you hear me now?
2024.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
There we go. All
Yep.
right. I had the sniffles. I didn't want you guys to have to hear that.
Oh.
I would like to move down to, I guess, there.
All right.
Try to spread out a little bit.
All right. Next up is Lorelei.
Are these ants in active combat? Are there other people around?
It looks like
Where are the residents of this village?
it looks like the residents have all fled indoors. You could see periodically. You can see sets of eyes looking out the windows of these houses all around you.
Okay, but there's nobody like in the street. It's just ants.
It's just ants. Ants as
Just
far as the eye
ants.
can see.
Just
Ants,
ants.
ants, ants. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna run up with the others for the moment until somebody. Oh, yeah. Until we decide how we're gonna tackle this ant situation.
All right. And that brings us to Sunny.
Okay, so Sunny can blink, teleport anywhere she can see. So, are these trees over here actually like trees where like I could blink somewhere where I'm close but hiding?
Yeah, you could beam into the tree area and be concealed. You'd have
Could I be up in the tree?
like as if you climbed up it.
Could I blink
I
onto like
mean,
a tree branch?
you could, yeah. I mean, anywhere you can see. So if you want to teleport
Okay,
to a
then
tree
I will
hole,
be in this tree.
okay.
And then am I close enough and can I do both of these on my turn, blinking and doing this? Can I speak with animals?
Well, your speak with animals is not an ability or spell or
It's
whatever
an
that you have to cast.
advantage
It's
or
just a
perk or whatever.
yeah, it's an advantage.
Yeah.
So you can you can go ahead and chat with it if you want. What do you want to
Okay.
say to the ant?
So I'm gonna try to talk to this big boy right in front of me, and hopefully he is an animal and not, some other weird thing. But I'm just gonna go, hey buddy, hey, what you doing? How are you?
The response that you get back is just anger. It's just mad. It's it can understand you sort of, but the way that a toddler understands your language enough to talk to them, but if they're in the middle of a temper tantrum, it doesn't matter. This ant is essentially in the middle of a temper tantrum.
Okay. I don't know how much you'll let me do on my turn, but if I can keep talking, I want to just Should I say, hey, are you hungry? What do you need? What's going on here?
So I think that's all you're going to get to say in this round. In GURPS, a
Okay.
round is only supposed to be 1 second long
Oh,
in
okay. Then
Dungeons and
yeah.
Dragons. So yeah, that teleportation and chit chat was all you can do. So we're going to
Okay.
go to the bad guy's turn now. And I have.
And I'm hoping that I am hiding, even though I talked to him, that I'm still kind of hidden. Maybe.
You want to hide?
Or
What are
not.
you, a scaredy?
I don't think I hid very well.
the giant
Talking to him
ant.
probably kind of deterred that.
Yeah. Okay, so the giant ant is going to make a melee attack, and you
I'm
have
way
an
up in a
opportunity.
tree.
Well, the giant ant is big enough that it can reach you because it's giant. But go ahead and make a dodge or a parry defense if either one.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
If you want to dodge, oh, what was that?
It's next to move. Encumbrance. It's in the encumbrance move table.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 3d6s.
You are, and you want to get underneath whatever your dodge value is.
Okay.
And I think you can
I rolled
increase. Go ahead, sorry.
I rolled a 9. So I'm thinking I probably didn't make it. The
What's your
dodge
dodge?
is 87654.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I didn't make it.
What is your dodge again?
The top number is 8. So there's 87654 in the little thing.
So your dodge is 8?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm reading this.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let's figure this out because we will need it for this adventure.
I mean, it's on the character sheet, Todd. The table right underneath your stats.
I would guess that, yeah, 8. Because then it has
Okay.
dodge -1, dodge -2, dodge -3.
Okay.
Where you
Yeah,
got the difficulty.
dodge is your basic speed plus 3, dropping all fractions.
Okay, so
So
8.
if your basic speed is 5, the point whatever, then yeah, it is 8.
And I rolled a 9.
So it hit you, and you have failed to dodge. So it is going to do damage. It hits you for 6 damage.
Okay. When we were back for that week, did my hit points come back?
Yeah. You should all be
Okay, that's
starting
good.
at full health, full everything.
That's good. Otherwise, I was dead.
No.
No.
Okay.
All right. I moved all the other ants. This guy moved and attacked.
I keep
And
seeing
there
you
it
move
is.
the cursor, Todd, and I think there's a bug in here.
Oh,
I keep wanting to like swat a moth away from the thing. Sorry.
it's not a bug. It's me. All right. And now we are back to the top with Shatter.
Okay. So I would like to move to I would like to move to right here and peer around the corner
Okay.
of this building. And if I can, I want to duck into this alley.
All right.
Is this a window that I passed by where your cursor is right now?
Yes, it is.
While I'm running down, I want to take a cursory glance inside the window to see if I can see into it.
Yeah, you should. In fact, here, let's move your little token. There.
Oh. Okay.
So as you pass by, you see there's an adult couple inside that building, just kind of they're just kind of like you would do in the middle of of a thunderstorm or something. They're kind of just standing in the middle of the building, hoping that nothing busts through the walls and eats them.
Is that what you do in a thunderstorm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. So, where is the door on this building? Have I seen it yet?
The door is right in the front. It's right. Do you see my little
Yes.
ping? Okay, it's right there.
Okay. Then okay. Retcon. When I came down and saw that they were in this room,
Mm-hmm.
I want to just That's my movement. I want to take the glass out of the window and crawl and get inside the building.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's easy enough with your glass powers to just move the glass however you want so you can jump through the window.
Yeah, and so as I get in, I say to the couple, you guys might want to get under something. Now, it won't let me do that. You have to move me in there.
Yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
so I get, you guys might want to get under the table or something.
They both look at you with their eyes wide, and you're like, ah, and they go to follow your instructions and get under a
Okay.
table. Oop. Properly, they should have to wait until their turn in the move order, but since they're not going to contribute to the battle, it's fine. I'll move them right this second.
Okay.
Okay. Now the glass that you moved out of the way to jump through the window, did you do anything with it in particular, or just
I just
like get it out of the way for now?
I got it out of the way, but like when I still have it.
Okay.
Like I envisioned myself just like taking the windows, like the glass out of the panes, and just kind of stacking it in
Okay.
my hand, getting inside the window, and then looking back out towards the action.
Okay. So you have possession of the glass, so it is ready for you to use on your next turn.
Yes.
In some fashion.
Yes,
Yeah.
but now I
Okay.
have some percentage of cover.
You do. Protection. Okay. Donovan, you're up, sir.
Again, I can't see the 1, 2, 3. Maybe I can 4, 5, 6. Can I go diagonally, or is that 2?
You can go diagonally. Properly, GURPS is supposed to be using a hex grid, but I don't know how to set that up yet, so. But you should definitely be able to go diagonals.
I'm gonna come here, and I'm going to put up a force field between the ant and I'm sorry, Carrie, I forget your character's name.
Sunny.
Yes.
Thank you.
Interesting. Okay, so the ant swipes at her with his giant mandibles? Is that what an ant would have?
Yeah,
Would they-
their mouth parts are mandibles.
Okay, so it has attacked her with its giant mouth parts, and then right after that, whoosh, a magic force field appears between the two.
Thank you.
And next up is Lorelei.
Now you're muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you. We still can't hear you.
What's happened?
She doesn't know what's happened either.
That better?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay, that was super weird because Discord has changed my mic settings. Like
It does
literally
that.
in the last 10 minutes that I've been sitting here. Okay, Lorelei, I think, is gonna run down to about here, so that'll be like a little bit, it'll be just more than one run. Or, well, I guess you can. I guess she's gonna run about 6. Hang on, which is like about there somewhere. And she's gonna turn into a bear.
Nice.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
There's
all
a
happening.
very, very, very big, very angry grizzly bear, and it's scanning for a target.
Now,
You
in the
better
past,
you better hope it sees the ant.
in the past, you have struggled with your shape-shifting abilities.
Yeah,
So
we sort of discussed how we were gonna. We didn't sort of settle a way to bake this in. So I think she's successfully turned into a bear.
let's make a will check, if you
Okay.
would.
Yeah. What's my will? Oh, my will is 10. Okay. 2, 6, 9.
Oh, but so you made it.
Yeah, we made it.
Okay.
Just about. So there's
You
a very big, a very angry bear.
Congratulations. Way to
It
de-escalate the situation.
It looks very pointy.
You mean it has like sharp claws and stuff?
Yep, it's very
Okay.
pointy.
Very good. I like the pantomiming of its attack position. All right, Sunny, you're now protected by a force field, and also there's a grizzly bear. What do you want to do?
Hey. Well, I mean, I guess the second part of my question last time probably didn't get through, so I'm going to try again and just this giant ant. Are you hungry, buddy? You know what's going on? Can you show me what you need, and I'm your friend. I'm gonna help you.
It's
We're
just roaring.
buddies.
It's just rah, rah. I don't know what sound an ant makes. Chitting?
Probably chittering.
Chittering? It's
Yeah,
chittering.
they probably rub their mandibles together.
It's just rubbing its mouth parts together in
So even with
furious
Speak with
anger.
Animals, it's not.
It's
not.
so mad. It is an animal's intelligence, and
Oh, okay.
it's just lost its control. It's mad. It's angry. It doesn't know anything else.
Also, there's a grizzly bear standing in front of it now.
The grizzly
Yeah.
bear's not relaxing it any, not calming it down.
Shoot, I really don't have. Sure, I'm noticing some flaws with. I don't have a whole lot that I can do. Okay, well then, if I have time to ask this, Joe's character, Donovan, would it be helpful to you if I vamped myself back out of danger so you can put your shield somewhere else?
Yes.
Okay. Then, if I can make this work, I will vamp myself. I mean, I can go wherever I can see, so I guess I'll just... Oh, there's spiders back there now.
Ant. It's an ant.
Ants, not spiders. Can I see in the window of this house over here?
If you go right up next to the window, it should go ahead and show you what's inside it.
Well, I mean, like, can my character for teleporting?
Can she see it to teleport there?
Can I see like either where Kelly went or in this other building straight behind me? I don't know how you guys made it.
Yeah, you should be able to see that from there. That's fine.
Okay. Well, then I will. Oh, now I can. Can I see inside this building? Are there windows anywhere around here that I can?
Yeah, there's windows right here.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to learn how to use GURPS. I can't move my character now.
You might need to click on the token controls on the top left-hand side. You should just be able to drag, like left-click and drag your character.
I did. It's not moving it. No, it's just doing this.
Here, I'll.
There we go. Now I got it. Okay. I can't go through the wall anyway, though.
No, you'll need me. Are you now? There, it is a glass window. You should be able to see in now. But do you?
Yeah, no, I'm teleporting in.
So you're teleporting through the glass.
Yeah.
Which you can totally do. Yes. And so here you are.
I just wanted to get myself somewhere safe so that Donovan didn't have to worry about me with his shield.
All right.
Which I really appreciate because that hurt.
This this adult man and his child, his boy,
I'm just
are
gonna
in
wave and be
there,
like, "Hi."
and they're both super scared, and all of a sudden you appear. How does that look from their point of view? What do they see? Is there a puff of smoke? Is there sparkles and lights and
I
stuff?
picture it
Like,
being just like the blink dog kind of thing, where I just kind of, I'm just here.
You just poof in.
I just
you
poof
just
in.
poof in.
Just poof
Yeah.
in.
Okay. So yeah, they see you poof in, and the little boy is already scared, and he's like, ah, and he goes
I'm like,
and
"Hi,
he
it's
goes and
okay.
hides under the bed, and the guy's
Don't
just
worry,
like,
I'm from the town of where I'm from."
great, that calms him right down.
Hold up, Captain Snugglefoot.
Okay, well, okay, hold on, we'll
Yeah.
come back to that. Let's give the bad guys a turn now. So let's see, we're gonna have these guys moving.
Yikes.
Ants everywhere. And I think this one, so the force field is still there. So this guy uh, doesn't understand force fields, even though it's not completely invisible. It's still just going to kind of bump into the force field and be mad that it can't get through it and keep trying, essentially wasting his turn. So that is a bear right there, a giant ant. Okay, I'm gonna roll a die. If it's positive, it's going to
See how
attack the
clever this
bear.
ant is.
If
Yeah.
if it's even, it's going to attack the bear. If it's odd, it's going to run away.
I was gonna say, if you could roll a negative number on those die, I like. Whew,
I'm the GM, okay? So whatever I say
yeah,
is
I don't think.
automatically correct. I
don't-
never make a mistake. That's what it was. Yes, I have
I
magic
don't.
dice.
I don't think you're entitled to break the whole of mathematics.
Yep, I
I don't.
am.
I
I
don't
can
think
break the
that's how being
laws
a
of physics
GM.
if I want. I'm in charge,
I don't think that's how being
baby.
a GM. I'd actually be happier with you breaking the laws of physics than I would with you breaking the laws of mathematics. To be fair.
Oh boy, that's what happens when you play with a science major. All right, even. It's going to attack.
Oh dear.
Oh
It
no.
runs right up. Go ahead and try to make a dodge roll if you would like.
I would like. My dodge is 9, and I just got 8. So
So
I
you
have
succeeded.
successfully dodged.
Well, you succeeded by one,
Like succeeded by 1.
but he succeeded by 3 on his
Oh,
melee attack.
damn it.
So he's still going to damage you.
Grr. That's what the
I
dice
hope
says.
that's right.
Grr.
I'm sorry, guys. If anyone watching knows the rules better
Yeah,
than I
nobody
do, which
actually
is
understands GURPS. Then like now
likely,
would be a
just
really
let me
good time
know.
to tell us. Uh,
Okay, 4 damage. You take 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go with that. I'm so worried about messing up the rules. That's fine. You're probably not gonna die anyway, so it's no big deal.
I'm not gonna die right now. No.
Not this second.
No.
And then we're gonna go to the top of the next round with Shatter.
All right. So let's see here. This little ant that is closest to the one that's attacking Lorelei Grizzly. I would like to telekinesis this glass I've got in my hands at it. And so I want to do it like a spear, because we previously rolled up the mechanics for a glass spear. So I'd like to throw it at that ant.
All right, the one that just attacked
Yes.
Raven's character.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. You know what? It's not going to make a dodge because it's not looking at you or whatever. It's focused entirely on this grizzly bear. So
Okay. So just
go
roll
ahead
for
and
attack.
roll for attack.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. I rolled a 10. But that's okay. That is a success by 4.
Okay. Roll your damage.
All right, my damage is for a spear 1d6 plus 3. I rolled a 4 plus 3 is 7.
All right. You have killed it. How do you describe how you kill it? How do you want to do it?
I throw a glass spear at its butt and it dies. No,
In
so
its butt.
well, it's turned
Wow.
away from me.
You're right.
And that's
I
the
mean,
biggest
that's
area. I mean, I'm not
I
trying
mean-
to precise shot.
Ants have big butts, so you can just see it right there.
Right.
It's like really, really, it's big butt territory. Ants, they're
It's-
all butt.
It's literally more than a third of their body. So
Yeah.
I take the glass in my hands and form it into a long spear and just throw it javelin style at the ant's butt, and it's gross. It's like when you squish a bug, and it's terrible. I do feel a little bit bad about it because they are so cute, but you can't be attacking the friends. Come on.
Absolutely. All right. And it is now just a pile of goo and dead exoskeleton, I
Yeah,
guess.
exoskeleton. Yeah.
Do I still have my movement?
Yeah.
I'd like to move to this window.
Okay. looking for more ammunition.
Hey, man. We're here
Yeah.
to fight.
That's the way to do it. Okay, Donovan.
All right.
You're up.
When I see that Shatter is not holding back and letting going after the ants, I say, "Oh, thank God! I thought we were gonna have to try and like corral them or something," and I just led into it with the energy blast.
All right. Which one are you going for? The one that was attacking Sunny?
Yeah, the one was attacking Sunny.
Okay.
All right.
And
And
he has failed his dodge, so
one that was
all
a
you have to do is
9 out of 12. So
that's a hit. Yeah, roll your damage.
that's a hit. And then my damage is 3d. And that is 16.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you in on the fact that you just did 3 times the damage that he has hit points. So
Okay.
if you would like, you could have just exploded him essentially.
I think that makes the most sense. Yes, he just kind of like there's bug guts everywhere.
Ew.
The
Yeah.
bear is very angry about being covered in bug guts.
Well, I'm not too thrilled about it either, to be completely honest.
I'm
Yeah, but-
safe in the house.
There's an area effect of ichor splatter around this guy.
Ooh.
I'm not pleased. I'm like gagging and just it's just not okay. Not okay at all.
Well, it's time for our super angry covered in ichor grizzly bear.
Well, fortunately, there's an ant right behind her. So, she's gonna hit the ant that's right behind her with
All
her
right.
brawling skill. 6. 11. Success by 4.
He failed his dodge roll, so go ahead and do your damage.
She.
You need 5. We're looking for 5.
Okay, so she's got 2d plus 2 in her claw attack. Oh, she got 4. Oh, no, she got 4 on the dice. Plus 2 is 6. Hey!
Yay.
Success! Do you want to describe how you murdered this guy?
I mean, she's just clawed it to pieces. Like, the
Okay.
bear is just like, fwah, fwah.
Easy
Like-
peasy.
Yeah. She's just torn it to pieces.
All right.
You realize that then you're covered in even more bug guts.
That's true. That's
The bear is
true.
very angry.
There's dead ant everywhere. And then that brings us to Sunny.
Move my character again. Okay, well, at any rate, I
Sorry.
am going to ask these people in here, this guy. So, what happened? How many ants are there around here? Have you seen like hordes of ants? Do you know where they came from? Do you know anything about what happened?
Well, I mean, we get attacked by giant bugs all the time, but Theodore usually protects us. I don't know why he can't take care of this like he usually does.
So giant ants like this are normal?
Giant ants, flies, beetles, worms. Yeah, just generally large insects attack us all the time. But it's never been a problem before because we have Theodore.
Worst vacation spot ever.
Yeah, this place sucks.
When was the last time you saw Theodore?
He tried to fight the ants earlier, but he couldn't. He failed. He's in one of the buildings to the south where he lives. He ran back into his home when he couldn't do anything with the ants.
Okay, where's his house? Can you like give me directions?
Okay, it is.
I want to go pay him a visit.
It is straight south of here and a little to the east. It is
Where the rest of the ants are.
It's yeah. If you went through the ants and kept going, you'd run into it.
Okay. What I'm wondering, I can't see anything, but I'm wondering, and this is a question for Mr. GM here, basically. What I'm thinking is I want to try to blink into the treetops without the ants noticing me. I figure if I'm not talking to them, they're not going to be expecting somebody to just boop, boop, boop. And I'm going to try to get as close to the south as I can. Right now I can't see diddly squat on my screen. Everything's grayed out. So
Well, here, if you go right up next to the window like that, do you see anything now?
oh, okay. Okay. Yep, now I do.
Yeah, the rest of us can't. It's still grayed out for everybody else.
So yeah, if I can theoretically blink to like down here-ish, if you can see my cursor, would you let me do that, or are the trees too in the way? You don't think I'd be able to see that?
Here, show me with your cursor again what you want to do, where you want to go.
Kind of like down where Kelly's cursor is.
Okay. Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
Here, I'll move you. You just can't move through the window
Okay.
without on your own because the window blocks you.
So yeah,
But,
and then I am total stealth right now. I am in the highest part
Well,
of the tree
so
I can be at
the
and trying
thing
to
is,
hide.
trees have a lot of leaves and branches and stuff, and I'm imagining a person just popping into existence in the branches of a tree would cause the leaves to rustle. The branch you stand on is probably going to vibrate and shake up and down, shaking more leaves. There's no way I can imagine this being a quiet, stealthy act.
Okay, well then what if I blinked over to here on the ground instead, some behind the trees?
Okay, sure.
Because yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to just stay out of sight, but basically I want to try to get down to where Theodore is and see what's going on.
That'll work. If you're teleporting onto the solid ground,
I'm
behind.
not very good at the attacky part. So
Well, you're in a good position, a good defensive position now. If you don't make any more noise or anything, nobody seems to notice you.
okay, and before I blinked out of there, I would have said, "Okay, thanks, bye," and then just disappeared.
to the man and his son, just
Yeah.
like, thanks for your hospitality. I've had a great visit. I'm
Thanks
going
so
to
much
go
for the
now.
cup of tea. I'll take a candy off their table first.
Oh boy.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Child's like, now that lady's gone, I'm going to finally have my candy to calm myself down. Oh, she stole it! Ah! All right, that brings us to the bad guys. And you know what? These remaining 3 ants, seeing their friends, I believe, and if any of you have some sort of biology degree, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe that ants, when they die, like the living ants can sense the death pheromones or something and know to run away from it. Does that sound right?
There's
It's.
something to do with ants and death, yeah.
I thought it was they smelled the alarm of the dead ants and come to it.
Oh, yeah, I bet you're right. Okay, so the
I
ants,
was actually thinking the same as Kelly, that they would come.
the ants, the remaining 3 ants, hear the alarm or smell the alarm, and they run on up. And so this one's gonna climb over its the dead body of its friend, and we're going to attack.
I'm
Lorelei.
Googling it right now, and apparently they usually rush to their dead friend and pick them up and try to take them to a graveyard.
Yeah,
Really?
they're quite tidy ants.
They're
So this
social.
ant will be really this ant will be really confused because its friends in pieces all over the floor.
They'll be
Oh.
The
cutting to
ant get out
pieces.
a little like dustpan and brush and tries to like hoover it back together. A little like hand hoover. I'll just like
I'll be
The ants
taking
in the-
this.
The ant in the back has a little maid's outfit. I'm like, oh, don't mind me. It's gonna tidy up.
I sent a dodge roll coming on.
Yes, please.
Oh, incidentally, it says under dodging.
Oh.
It doesn't say anything. It's so you roll to attack, and if your attack succeeds, then I can roll to dodge. But it doesn't say anything about. The thing about the margin of success is to do with if a single rapid fire attack scores multiple hits, a successful dodge roll lets you avoid 1 hit plus additional hits equal to your margin of success. That's the
Okay.
only time it mentions margin of success. So it sounds to
think-
me.
I think if you
Like,
succeed at your dodge
dodges-
roll, yeah, I do no damage to you.
Yeah, like a dodge should either. So you need to attack, and then I need to see if I need to dodge.
Okay. I have successfully attacked.
Okay, so let me
Success
see if I
by
can
2.
dodge. I have rolled an 8, which is so I've successfully dodged by 1.
Okay. So the mouth parts go near you. Mouth parts is so much funnier than mandibles.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
Yeah.
the mouth parts try to get at you, but they miss. You dodge out of the way and roar in victory, I guess, or whatever your bear does.
It's very cross. It's making a very cross bear noise.
This ant is going to run up here, and you know what? This ant is going to start trying to gather up its dead friend, but its dead friend exploded.
Yeah.
So
This
instead,
ant's
it's
about
going
to have some kind of nervous breakdown.
I hope it brought a tote bag.
to run up here and attack Barrier. Barrier, if you would like to dodge, sir. Actually, never mind. He didn't hit in the first place.
He was
So
so
you're fine.
discombobulated about the number of pieces his friend is in.
I mean,
He's like, oh my god! What happened here?
The fuck happened here?
that tracks. I think that makes a lot of sense. This remaining ant is going to run up here, and now his friends are blocking him, so he's going to get about here, and that's as much as he can move this turn. And then we go to the top of the next round with Shatter.
Same thing. Spear maneuver to the one coming up towards.
This couple here is just like, well, I guess we're going to buy all brand new windows.
Yeah. Yep.
It's nice of this ant to position its butt right outside the window, so you just like stab it out the window.
Yeah, it has no idea I'm in there.
It's terribly nice of it, really. It's very considerate.
All
Bad
right.
guying.
7, 8, 9. So it's success by 5.
All right, it's not going to dodge because you are getting a surprise attack. So roll your damage.
All right.
It's not expecting you to lean out of the window and stab
And
it in the
stab
butt.
it to death.
No.
Although it should. That's rolled a 2 plus 3, so that's a 5.
That's exactly what you needed. Another spear to the butthole kills another ant. Oh, and because it's glass, it's like some old-timey thermometer in the butt.
You've taken it too far now.
Oh, did I cross a line? I'm sorry. All right. Barrier, Donovan, you are up next.
I don't want to do this again, but I just want it to be over.
Is that what your character says out loud?
Yes, yes. But he does not like. He's just too put off by all the gunk and grossness, and he misses.
No.
Donovan, use your new laser eyes.
Oh yeah, the laser pointers attached to your glasses.
Click, 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 click.
All right, Lorelai, you're up. Your bear is up.
Okay. Well, she's going to attack what's standing in front of her.
Makes sense.
13 success by 2. Does it dodge?
He failed his dodge.
Failed his dodge. These are not very maneuverable, these ants.
Well, I made them high offense, low defense, so they could hurt you but easily be dispatched.
Okay. Well, that's 9 points of damage. So
that
she
does
just
it.
like slams a paw down, and this one just explodes. Like she
Sounds
just
good.
yeah. So Donovan's continuing to not have a good day.
And because of the angle that your bear paw swipes at, all the blood and guts still splatter onto Donovan.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's she feels like well, she's not thinking anything, but apart from like how incredibly angry she is, but yeah, it feels like a fair retribution for the earlier incident. Everybody is now covered in ant guts.
And that brings us to Sunny.
Okay, well, seeing that, as far as I can tell, there is only the one ant left and all my friends have been doing all the work, I am going to blink over here and throw a throwing knife at the dude in front of barrier.
All right. Because you are
So-
getting him from behind, he will not try to dodge or anything.
Okay. And that is a success by 2.
Terrific. Roll damage. If you can get 5.
I have not rolled damage, I don't think, for that before. How do I do that?
Well, so your dagger should say how much damage it does.
It should be on the bottom of the second sheet.
Bottom of the second sheet.
A knife. What is it? A knife?
Yeah.
Is
Knife,
it a small,
Yes, knife.
small knife?
Because I have knife and then I have thrown weapon. So I was doing throwing knives, and yeah, I see where it's supposed to say. It doesn't. I didn't fill that in.
It says for small
Page two.
knife, SW minus 3.
Okay.
Swing minus 3. So your damage, where your basic lift is at the top, should have like thrust and swing. And this is your.
The thrust and swing are both blank.
Oh, okay, all right.
I have basic lift.
Let's fill your character sheet out as we're going
That's
along.
it.
Here, that's fine.
I don't know GURPS. I don't know this stuff.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, what is your strength?
Is that basic lift or no strength?
Yeah, no, your
Strength is 15.
Your strength
So
is 15.
15, so your thrust is 1d plus 1.
1d.
Right. So your swing, sorry, is 1d plus 1. Your swing is 2d plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
To get to a knife is 2d plus 1 minus 3 damage.
Okay, so say that again. I'm sorry. 2d.
So 2d plus 1 is your swing.
Yeah, and then for the.
And then your small knife damage is swing minus 3. So that's 2d
okay, so
minus
2d plus 1 minus 3.
2d minus 2. Yeah.
2d minus 2. Okay.
We did it, everybody.
Yay!
So I did 4 damage after all that.
Hey, you nearly murdered it.
I know, it's almost all the damage.
You know what? You're going to get a bonus because it's time for the mid-show break of 1 extra damage. The ant.
Captain Snugglefoot spits at it too, and that
Yeah.
spit does the last one.
That's what puts it over the edge. The ant
Yeah, there's some
falls
kind
down
of
dead.
this ant has emotional trauma having seen all of the other ants having been ripped apart in front of it.
I mean, that seems fair. It's had
Sure.
a bad day. So the last ant dies. You start to see villagers poke their head out the windows and being like, is it safe? Can we
Okay.
come out? And we're going to take our break.
So, just one little thing.
After Raven says this.
Well, Lorelei's grizzly bear is the one that she's in the least amount of control over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to get away from her.
So maybe
she's-
everyone pokes their heads out and says, now there's a bear out there.
So I figure I should just roll Will again to see whether Donovan's about to have like a really, really bad day, and now,
sounds
as
good,
well as
yeah.
being covered in ant goo, he's about to get attacked by a grizzly bear. Oh shit!
Oh no! What'd you roll?
I failed by 2.
Oh no!
I
All
use
right.
speak with animals, and Lorelai, it's okay. We're done.
So she's
we're gonna take our
We're
break,
gonna do this after the break.
and we will resolve bear versus party combat when we get back.
All right, we doing 5 minutes? 10
Yeah.
minutes? What are we doing?
5 minutes sounds good.
All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes. You're still muted, Joe. Just FYI.
And
That's because I'm eating a little bit.
Oh,
Just a
okay.
little
Sorry.
I was hoping that he would type this in the Twitch chat, but I guess he didn't. But Doppelmonger texted me during our break and said that he was really, really hoping that Sully would use her glass powers to make a giant magnifying glass.
Oh,
that would have been smart. Oh, that's awesome. That would have been so smart.
That would have been great.
Uh,
Oh boy, missed opportunity.
I know. That would have been
Oh.
awesome.
Also very gruesome. You shouldn't do that in real life, guys. But if an ant is
No.
giant and destroying the village, I guess you have to defend yourself.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Speaking of doing what you gotta do, you guys now have a friend turned bear to deal with.
Yeah.
And since the bear is gonna continue rampaging, we're still in combat. Sunny just killed the last ant, so Shatter, you're up. All you know is that your bear friend is still roaring and growling and acting very hostile.
And he's looking directly at Donovan right now.
Okay,
Like,
so
It's like has scanned around to see the next target, and there's Donovan standing in front of her.
So I want to take out 2 of my little marbles, or 3 of my little marbles, and make shuriken. And I want to lightly telekinesis them to just poke her in the butt 3 times in her bare butt
Gently
in an
poke her
attempt
in the
to
butt.
distract.
Oh, in her bare butt.
Her bare
which is both
bare butt.
naked and a bear.
Unless she's wearing bear pants, it's a bare butt.
She's
Your
not
bear
wearing
butt.
pants.
What does Lorelai? What does happen with your clothing when you animal shape shift?
I don't know actually. We've yet to ask this question. I don't know. Maybe it just falls off. I don't.
We travel
She's
with a lot
not-
of scrubs.
She's not currently.
Maybe the clothes transforms with you. Like
Yeah, I think
whatever is on
Yeah.
you
I
transforms.
think the clothes transform with her. She's certainly not currently wearing, skinny jeans and a band t-shirt, like in her bear form.
Although that would be awesome.
There. All right, so she is looking at Donovan away from you, so no dodge roll. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
It's a telekinesis roll. Let's not call it an attack roll.
A telekinesis roll.
Okay, a 6, so success by 8.
All right. Go. And you don't want to do full damage, do
I don't
you?
want to do any damage. I want to do a distraction.
damage.
So it's a
Okay.
bear with 3 little glass tacks. It's
Yeah. And you succeeded so well. You've got perfect control. So, all right. So you're hoping that you can distract her, get her to turn away from Donovan towards you?
Yes.
Okay.
I figure maybe every time something happens, she should just roll will again to see, and then eventually when she succeeds on a will roll,
Maybe it knocks some sense into her.
like she comes back to herself.
Go
Does
for
that
it.
sound
yeah,
like
make
a
it.
fair?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Sounds like a fair mechanic. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think she did just succeed. Oh, Donovan, you're very lucky. Yeah, she succeeded by 1.
Ding ding ding.
So she just sort of turns around and then snaps back into Lorelai. And is like, oh shit.
I'm like, sorry about your butt.
Oh shit. Shit, I'm so sorry. Oh fuck, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm so
you're
sorry.
fine.
I'm so-
We
why?
didn't- Nothing happened.
Oh.
We're good. We're good. There was some growling. We're fine.
Okay,
We're fine.
well, I mean, we're covered in ants.
We are, and it is really grossing me out. Like,
Did
really
anybody
grossing
learn
me out.
prestidigitation?
I have esoteric medicine.
She can make you feel more relaxed about your state of being covered in bug guts.
Well,
Okay.
hey, the ants are all dead. That's nice.
So guys, the dude who normally takes care of him, Theodore, good old Teddy, He's in a house down here. I'm just gonna go and peek in and see if he's okay, because I guess he got beat up.
Do those people in that house have any towels?
Yeah. So
Really? They have some really good candy.
the people in my I'm gonna ask. Hey, so sorry about your windows. And can I?
It's okay. Thank you so much for saving our village. You're heroes.
Well, for as payment, could I borrow a couple of towels and maybe I'll make some damp towels too.
Yeah, see if they have any wet wipes.
He says, the husband says, yeah, of course. I'll go get you some towels. And he runs over and starts rummaging through a box by the bed. And in the meantime, his wife goes over to a closet and takes out some clean towels and hands them to you.
Okay. So when I've collected them, full on, instead of going out the door, I'm gonna crawl back out one of the windows, as mysteriously as I came in,
Okay.
and say, make sure you clean up all your crumbs. This is how we get ants.
The cool superhero line.
Yeah. So move me out of there. I'm trapped in there.
She chuckles at that, and all right, we emerge from the house with towels.
With towels that I take to friends. Well, now you can stop moving me now. Come on.
You just.
Oh, I didn't.
It's like you ran away from me as I walked over to you. Then. You came out with the towels and you won't let me have them.
These towels will be $10 a piece.
Oh boy.
I take a towel and I try to remove as much ant as I can.
And I'm gonna start going down to this house.
All right.
Donovan's almost green. Like, this is just really, like, he is not okay. He is not okay with this.
I bring him some towels. Here.
Like, so as I get, go ahead.
He's just like, it just seems to be moving it around. It's not helping anything. This is awful.
Here's a dry one.
Lorelai,
see if that's better.
Lorelai very
briefly has a shower.
Lorelai very briefly turns into a house cat to see if the house cat is still covered in slime, and the house cat is also covered in slime, and the house cat feels much worse about it, so she turns back into being Lorelai.
Does the house cat start licking herself to clean the slime up?
No, the house cat is completely horrified.
Oh God, no razzle dazzle today.
So she just turns back into Lorelai again. There's a sort of brief house cat interlude.
Brief house cat interlude.
Although, if you were smaller, we could get more of it off of you at once.
That's true.
Do you say that to her?
Yes.
Then she turns back into a house cat.
All right, I help and do the fast
and sits down next to you, looking really like.
I'm doing that
because cats love to get a bath
as quick as I can. I'm doing this as quick as I can.
Cool. Do you reckon you got it all off?
I've done as I've given it my all. I don't know, DM. What do you think?
Sure, yeah. I think you've probably wiped it all off of the cat.
Okay.
Okay. Then she turns back into Lorelai again and is like, thanks. That was weird.
Well, hey, just friends helping friends. It's cool.
I'm gonna go and see what Sunny's up to. And she comes down to join you, having now made everything really weird up there.
Made everything really weird.
Come on, Donovan. It's just
I'm coming.
bug guts.
It's just bug guts.
That doesn't make it feel.
Pretend you're on Nickelodeon.
Well, no, don't do that now that the special came out.
Well, yeah, no, that's true.
Oh.
Okay, so assuming this is a door I'm in front of, I'm gonna knock on a door.
It sure is. And a moment later, the door opens, and you see a man and woman, and the man is wearing a superhero outfit. Hold on, I believe. Where did I see? Hold on, I thought I had a thing.
Oh.
He's playing his own theme music.
Okay. Are you guys seeing the picture of Theodore?
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
He looks like a true superhero. I want him protecting my town.
He says, "Hello, I'm Theodore Whistle, protector of this fine community."
Are you really?
I feel like we just did all of the protecting. Here.
I appreciate the assist, heroes.
Assist.
So I
Do you
heard
want me
you got like beat up by the ant thing. You okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. My superpowers have allowed me to recover and heal almost immediately. I'm quite all right.
Why didn't you come back out and help fight?
Well, I didn't want to steal the glory and honor from you folks. You fine heroes deserve your turn at glory. I've had so much myself, you see. I didn't need any more.
I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you. And he gives him a big hug.
Oh, ew. Oh, good sir. I appreciate the sentiment, but please, this suit has to be dry cleaned. It's quite difficult in this rural community. Anyway,
So-
well, thank you for your help. You can leave now. I've got it from here. Thanks.
What? No. What's the deal here? What's going on?
The deal is that I needed to catch my breath, and you guys came and defeated the ants, and I appreciate that.
You
Thank
needed to
you.
catch your breath long enough that our bosses were able to call helicopters in and fly us all the way over here and have us fight all of the ants.
Yep.
So
Yep.
who's your friend?
Oh, this is my wife, and she says, "Oh, hello," and she extends her hand to shake hands with you all. She says, "Hi, I'm Linda."
Hey, Linda. What's going on with your guy?
Well, not entirely sure myself, honey. Do you wanna tell them about your little problem? And he says, no, shush. Pay
We're superheroes. We can help.
pay her no mind. She's you know how non-powered people are. They don't understand.
Hey, listen, it's perfectly normal to have a little problem every now and then. I've heard.
He says, "Oh my goodness." And Linda steps in and says, "What? Usually, I know this is embarrassing for you, honey, but let me explain. Usually, he can shrink the giant bug monsters back down to regular bug size, but it didn't work this time."
Oh.
Huh.
What's making them so big to begin with?
Oh, well, it's
I'm
probably
from over in
alien.
whatever city I'm from, and we don't have this issue.
Probably alien radiation. Radiation. The same. I mean, why do we all have superpowers? We all got superpowers from alien spaceship radiation, right? It's probably what's doing it.
So your superpower is to shrink things?
Specifically to shrink giant insects.
To shrink.
Can you enlarge them too?
Nope.
And it's only giant insects?
Yep.
And yet
Did
you're
you
getting
arrive-
attacked.
Did you arrive in the town before the giant insects started attacking, or did the giant insects start attacking because you're here?
Was born in this town. I've lived in this town my whole life, and the insects only started attacking about 2 years ago. Luckily, my powers manifested at the same time, and I was able
Yeah.
to protect
Interesting.
us.
Fascinating, because these giant insects don't seem to be happening anywhere else. Just saying.
Yeah, well, that's alien technology, radiation, spaceship stuff for you. We don't understand it. I think that when I sensed the impending insect apocalypse, if you will, my subconscious reached out in an effort to protect the people, because I love and care for my community so much that subconsciously I made a connection with the aliens, and they granted me these powers to protect my people.
As this sort of monologuing is going on, Lorelei like rolls her eyes and just turns into a wolf.
Oh, oh wow!
And she's gonna have a little sniff around, to see if she can ascertain if there's any kind of like from where the insects might be coming. She just, I mean, as far as you're concerned, she just turns into a wolf and like wanders off. I mean, she's got her nose on the floor, but she just sort of turns into a wolf.
She does that sometimes.
She has a tracking skill. She's gonna try and use her tracking
Okay.
skill.
Roll?
What she wants to know is sort of if there's a trail for where the ants have come from. And she just rolled 7 against a skill of 13, so she wants to know really badly, just if there's any kind of, like, whether the ants seemed to come from a particular place, or whether there's anything, just, you know, anything a tracking skill might tell you about the connection between this very boring man, who's clearly lying to us, and all the giant insects that are, like, floating around the place.
Well, so first of all, if you want to try to find out if he's lying or not, I mean that would be a roll, obviously.
She thinks he's lying. She doesn't really care. She's not trying to investigate him. She's
You
not
have a
rolling for.
sense. Fair enough. Fair enough.
She's just curious as to, you know, is there like a den that the giant insects are coming from? Do all of the ants, did they seem to come from the same origin point?
Yeah.
You know.
Were they enlarged in his back shed?
Yeah,
Well-
is there a big ant enlarging machine in the garden? You know,
As
that
you
sort of
as
thing.
you follow the scent, it's a little tricky at first because the ants were all over the village for a while.
I mean,
but
and also
event-
the wolf is probably still covered in a bit of ant. So
That's
you know.
that's true too. So you're getting a lot of false positives from everywhere. But you succeeded by 5, so you do narrow it down to a trail leading from out of town, out in the woods.
Oh,
I don't have a map for it, but
okay.
you
All right.
can
Which direction is she gone? Is she gone like off this way somewhere?
to the south.
Up to the south. Okay, so she's like round the corner somewhere. Oops, I
I'm
collided
gonna say
with-
that Donovan kind of
collided with a
started
wolf.
walking, not right behind her, but just is kind of keeping an eye on her to see what's going on.
Okay, so she's just over there somewhere. Oh, here somewhere, like off. You know,
So
All right.
we've just got Donovan and Lorelei have gone for a bit of a picnic. It's fine.
it's fine. So I ask, so what did you do before you got your superpowers?
Oh, my dear, I've done so many different things. You see, I'm what you might call a jack of all trades, a Renaissance man. I'm an expert in just about anything I set my mind to.
Well, what did you
And,
do to buy
and-
food?
Well, Linda steps in and says, "What, honey? Before you got your superpowers, I mean, he was kind of deadbeat, really." And he says, "Shush, shush! I did not have a lot of money because I did not care to have a lot of money. I don't need money. I'm not the sort of person who needs things and prestige and wealth to be happy. I have inner
Did people
happiness."
pay you for protecting the town?
Linda says, "Oh yes, they give us everything. They're so thankful." And he says, "Well, they don't give us. We earn through my incredible heroic deeds a great deal of comfort."
You know, I'm not a scientist, but it seems a little odd to me that your power would be reducing the size of giant bugs and not just a general changing the size of stuff. It seems like it would be more of a you could change the size of things. Linda, have you noticed anything else getting bigger in your house?
He snickers and says, "No, I have not."
We're not there,
Oh.
Donovan. We're not there.
I know. It's something.
He says if he could make things bigger, I'd know. Wink.
I hear you. Yeah, it just seems so weird, so convenient.
He just shakes his head like, oh, you know,
So why
magic
couldn't?
alien technology is a mystery.
So what
Why do
went
you
wrong
have powers?
today?
What's up?
What went wrong today?
You know, I think that subconsciously I was feeling guilty for having taken all the glory for myself. I'm so generous, you see. I'm such a giver that I think that I was hoping that heroes like yourselves would come by and have an opportunity to gain some of the love that the villagers have for me so I could share it. You're welcome.
All right.
You realize that doing that, you put a lot of people at risk because it took us a while to like fly here in a helicopter and get ready
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. Well, that's a sacrifice I was willing to make to
You were willing to
share.
sacrifice your neighbors?
No, that's not what I meant. I meant, you
That's
know,
what
it's
you
getting to
said.
be supper time, so really,
Well, are you
it's
inviting
been
us in? I'm really
no.
hungry.
That
And she
is
just like starts walking in.
wow. Okay,
So I want to do a fast talk roll.
okay.
So I mean, I appreciate that you've done this for us. This really does help us. You know, we're trying to get our names out there, and this has given us an opportunity. There was, however, one ant that we weren't able to subdue that's trapped in a house. And if you could just come help us with that one, like we're all spent, all of our powers are done. 2 of our folks have wandered off. If you could just come with us to this house, the ant is trapped in it, and you could just help us just make it small again, that would be great.
Go ahead and make a roll.
I rolled another 7. My fast talk is 16, so that's a success
Wow.
by 9.
Okay, as soon as you say there is another giant ant still alive, you notice him start shaking and getting very, you know, like his body language, he's very scared. He's hunching over, he's kind of pulling back from you. He obviously very upset and nervous about that. Meanwhile, he says, "Oh, you all have done such a fantastic job already. I don't see why you would need the likes of little old me."
No, it's fine. Please, I'd actually like to watch you work. And I grab him by his hand to try to
No.
drag him out.
Okay, well, he tries to resist you, but you realize very quickly he's not strong. He's pretty easily pulled away by someone like you who's actually been working out and getting into the superhero shape.
Thanks for noticing.
Oh yeah, you're okay. Where do you want to take him to any particular building or
I want to drag him towards the ant carnage.
Oh, okay. Okay. He comes with you and is just
I'll
like,
follow too.
this is unnecessary. Usually the villagers clean up if there is any sort of, you know, mess after oh my goodness. Oh, and he starts getting visibly nauseated, like he might throw up.
What's wrong? What's the matter?
This is just oh my goodness. I had some bad fish you see earlier, and the fish is not sitting well. Ooh, oh man, ooh, bad fish. I should probably go lay down because of the fish.
But this giant ant that's over here in this house that we need your help with.
It's fine. You all have powers. You can handle it. It's you. Oh, and then he kind of puts his hand on his head and he goes like he faints. Oh, I'm so sick from the fish, and he just lays down on the ground.
What is with
You know,
this
I heard
guy?
it really heals people if you cover him with bug guts. We should just
Nope,
spread some of the bug
nope,
guts all over him.
my dear, you're sadly mistaken.
What's
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Instead of hair of the dog, it's gut of the bug.
Yes. Hey, he's awake. See, the bug
But-
guts work.
gut of the bug. My goodness. Let's put a pin in this for just a moment. We're gonna transition. The camera pans over to our wolf friend and barrier exploring the woods. And Lorelei, you have sniffed and tracked this trail to what looks like one of those shelters that you would get in to be safe from a tornado. You know, like a
Yeah.
cellar kind of thing out in the middle of the woods.
Okay. So is there like a door? Is it like
There
closed?
sure is. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a door. It is
So,
locked.
so she's gonna wait for for Donovan to catch up with her. Because she probably just like loped off like a normal form. So she's gonna wait for him to catch up, and then she's gonna pop back into human form, and be like, so this is where the bugs are coming from.
So, should we let ourselves in?
I mean, I think we might learn something interesting about the bugs. It's locked though.
How's it locked?
There is a big chain looping around the door with a padlock on it.
I mean, I got nothing for chains, but you could probably obliterate that.
Yeah, can I just
she
smack the
stands back.
chain with
Yeah, you don't have to roll for it. That's easy enough for
Okay.
you to just zap it with your powers.
Yeah, it's been zapped, and then I open the door.
Nice.
All right. You see a small staircase that leads down into a room. There's a light switch. I don't know how it gets electricity. It's got solar panels.
It's got solar
Something.
panels. Or
Yep.
or a little wind turbine. Yeah, a little.
There you go. It's very eco-friendly, whatever it is.
Very eco-friendly.
The lights.
This evil bug manufacturing facility is extremely eco-friendly. They plant trees for every 500th bug that they make.
Yes.
How far down does this go?
It's not very deep. If there wasn't a building built up around it, the regular ground would be about waist high for a 6 foot tall person.
And are there is it just completely enclosed?
It is completely enclosed. There's a structure, walls and a roof built over it. And as you get down into it, it looks like this site was not dug. Like somebody didn't dig 3 feet down. This looks like a crater left from some sort of an impact, like a meteor.
Okay. Donovan's claustrophobic. So is this something that is going to be triggering that?
Oh, okay.
I would say so. Make a will check.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He is not going down there.
Okay, I would say yeah, you're looking at it from the entrance, but you're not going to step foot in it.
He's like, I'm just gonna make sure that no ants come around and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll wait out here. I'll cover the door for you. And let me know if you need any help.
Okay. She goes in. She can turn into something useful if there's a problem. She goes in. She's yeah.
Sure. All right, so you are in a small enclosed 10 foot by 10 foot little space, and like I said before, it looks like it's about 3 feet down. This hole is about 3 feet deep, and it looks like an impact site. And it looks like at the center there used to be a thing. Like whatever crashed here looks like some part of it survived the impact, left this crater, and was then removed. Beyond that, there's a lot of bugs here. There's worms poking out of the dirt. There's ants swarming all around. There's beetles everywhere. For some reason, it is as if something has called to all these insects, and the place is literally swarming with bugs of all types.
But they're normal sized.
They're regular, normal bug sized, yes.
Yeah. She turns into a raven so that she's not touching the floor, which is apparently covered in bugs. So she has a quick look around, and then she just like swoops out of the thing again if there's nothing else to be seen. And so she goes flying out. So yeah, Donovan, you're just standing there, and suddenly an enormous bird comes like shooting out of the like. She's using all of our animals today. So then she lands in front of you, momentarily tries to talk to you like in raven form, and then is like, oh shit, no, turns back into a human. And it's like, wow, crawling with bugs. You made a good call. You made a good call. Crawling with bugs. There's fucking millions of them. I've never seen so many bugs.
Stop. Just please stop.
Okay. All right. It seems like there's a big crater in there. It seems like something, I mean, presumably part of the spaceship, I guess, landed here. But for some reason, it's like all of the bugs have been called into the crater. But they're just bugs, like bug-sized bugs, not like bug-sized bugs.
That's still horrifying.
Okay. Do you think we should go back and tell the others?
Yes, we should get as far away from this thing as possible. Oh no.
Okay.
No, thank you.
All right. Let's. I don't have any forms that you could ride. I'm afraid, unless you want to have another go with the grizzly bear.
I think I can manage a light jog back the way we came.
She turns back into a wolf for expedience in jogging.
All right. So the camera pans back to the village, and as Theodore is just laying on the ground as if he has just passed out, essentially, you see his wife Linda running up to you, and she's holding something that almost looks like a bracelet, and she says, honey, if you're going to fight one of the ants, don't you need this? He looks up and sees what she's doing, and he just shakes his head. Nope.
Hey, Linda, let me see what you got there.
She happily brings it over to you and says, "Yeah, this is." He says it's a device that helps him with his superhero-iness, but I've never been able to understand it. This is way over my head.
So what does it look like?
It looks like it's something made out of the material that the handcuffs are made out of that you use, that you have been told are made from alloys from the alien spaceship. It is like a bracelet, but it is also not. It clearly wasn't originally designed as a bracelet. You don't really know for sure what it is. It's definitely an alien ship part, though.
Is there a button on it?
Yeah, is there anything on it that looks like it activates it, or is there any part of it that looks like it might be missing, like a jewel's popped off or something?
It looks like it has a bunch of displays and stuff on it that look like at one time they should be illuminated and probably have touch capability, like an iPad. Doesn't have any buttons on it necessarily, but when it's on, you can interact with it.
But the battery ran out.
there's no juice. It's not powered up. And she says, "It's funny. It used to light up. It's not now. Maybe Theodore, do you know why your thingamajig here is not? It's not lighting up anymore."
I love Linda. Linda has to come back with us and be part of the team.
Yeah.
Linda is helpful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we like Linda.
We like Linda.
He stands up. He takes it, grabs it in a huff, and says, "I'm done. We're done. This is finished. Thank you. Goodbye." And starts trotting back to his house. And Linda just kind of like, "I'm so sorry. He's having a really bad day. I'm so sorry."
Did you say he takes it?
He takes it. He grabs it.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
She's giving it to me. No.
Then we're gonna do. He tries. Let's do a strength
Okay.
roll off.
I got a success by 2. 3. Success by 3.
Okay, he got a success by 1. So you keep it.
And then I just project it up into the air because it's got glass in it. So it's just floating
All
like
right.
20, like 10 feet
All
above my
right.
head. And I go, no, I'll be keeping that.
What? This is outrageous. You can't just rob me blind. I thought, are you a superhero or a supervillain?
I don't know. You tell me, Bug Man. You were willing to sacrifice your whole town to see what we could do. I'm showing you what we can do.
That buildings here are very sturdy. I knew they'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks just like his head's about to explode. His face is all red. I think about this time, Lorelei shows up in her super fast wolf form.
Yeah, probably. So she just pops into human form and says, so tell us about the crater with the bugs in it, dude.
He looks at you, hears that, looks at the thingamajig 20 feet up in the air, and I think he just sits down on the ground on his butt, just kind of plops down, and puts his hands up and says, fine, fine, fine. A couple of years ago, a meteor or something crashed near the town, made the crater you found with all the bugs. I went out to investigate it because I might have been homeless at the moment and sleeping outside in the woods. That's neither here nor there. The point is, I got to it before anyone else, and I picked up this thingamajig that is now hovering in the air, and I noticed all the bugs hanging around, and I realized that the device would let me control them, and I wasn't entirely honest earlier when I said that I couldn't make things bigger. I could with that device. I could in fact make bugs bigger or smaller. So, maybe look, just between you and I might have made a couple of bugs real big, and then people in the town got real scared, and then I made them small again, and everybody was like, "Hey, you're a hero, yay!" And then they got me a lot of really nice things, and this pretty lady was flirting with me, and I thought, this is nice. So every once in a while I just kind of did it again. It's fine. Nobody got hurt, seriously.
That's really shady, dude.
Oh, no, it's entrepreneurial.
Is Linda still there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is, and she's looking very, very upset.
I'm gonna go over and just kind of pat her on the back. Not say anything, just kind of pat her on the back.
Donovan runs up, out of breath. Jesus, Lorelai, I said light jog.
Oh, sorry. I guess I forget sometimes when I've got four legs. I'm sorry.
What'd I miss?
Oh, the dude did the bugs. He made them bigger and he made them smaller again. I reckon this thing is. Oh, you didn't come in, so you didn't see the hole. I reckon. Yeah, he stole this from the. She points to the thing in the air. He stole this from the crash site, and he was using it to make the bugs big and then make them small again. To
Now it's out of juice
for his own personal gain.
So now it's coming back with us for analysis.
And Linda looks at him and says, Theodore R. Whistle, do you even have any superpowers? And he just shrugs and shakes his head.
He used it to snag a girl as well.
Yeah.
Super shady.
Yeah,
Super
shady, dude.
Yeah.
Do you know how many hours I spent driving into town to get that stupid superhero costume dry cleaned for you? And you're not even a superhero.
Yeah, Linda,
So,
I don't know what to tell you. It sucks.
Yeah, definitely need a new. Definitely don't need this boyfriend.
So, do you guys think we should check out that crater site again and make sure there's no more of these things?
I mean, there's a million bugs. There's a crater.
No.
It's full. It's full.
Like
there wasn't another bracelet there.
Yeah.
There was.
Okay.
There's a hole where it was. There's just a million bugs. They seem attracted to it. I figure we should probably tell the boss.
Yeah. Well, hey, Theo, you owe these people some new windows. And I just walk off back to where the helicopter's going to land.
And an apology. And I think you should clean up all the bug guts.
And I think you should clean up all the bug guts. Yeah.
He just sits there. He's just on the ground pouting as you guys tell him all these things. But Linda looks pretty pissed.
Yeah.
So, yeah. In fact, as you guys are getting back on the helicopter, you hear her shout out, "Hey, everybody! Town meeting! I have news!"
Good for Linda.
Good for Linda.
Ooh,
Out of
dear.
character, I say that if we could get that bug bracelet working again, we give it back to her and let her join the team.
Yeah.
Right? After we use it somehow to sneak crickets into the Team Alpha's rooms.
Yes. Oh my
Oh,
god.
boy.
One big giant cricket for fun, and then little ones constantly from there on in.
So, first pranks, and then save the world with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Save the world, but
Priorities.
first, pranks.
All right. Well, congratulations, everybody. Again, your incredible powers have allowed you to take a shortcut in the adventure. I imagined you'd have to talk to all the people in the town until somebody revealed that they saw him go after a meteor or whatever. But no, Magic Wolf Lady is just like, I can just smell it. It's right there. There's the clue, everyone. It's right there.
He got the bugs from here.
Yeah. He was just being really irritating. She's not got much patience.
Yeah.
She was just like.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's fair. He was very irritating.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, congratulations. Episode 3 has ended in another success.
Woo!
Yay!
And
Yeah.
we've almost learned how to do combat.
Almost.
Almost.
Well-
We're getting there.
The
And
basic.
poor Donovan is still covered in bug guts.
No.
Yeah, and I nearly got attacked by a bear. I mean, Donovan had a bad day. And then the bear tried to make him go down a really big hole. I mean, just like, fucking hell.
on that note, I know you were not supposed to add disadvantages after the game starts. But as I said, I didn't really have a great handle on what I was doing with this character. I would really like to give him squeamish at half cost, so like it doesn't like he can avoid the consequences pretty regularly, but there are consequences if he can't.
Yeah, that
Is
sounds
that cool?
great.
Because
Yeah, go
like
for it.
that's fun to play.
Absolutely. If any of the rest of you would like to add some sort of disadvantage or trauma or whatever to your characters, feel free.
There's a whole mechanic because he already had claustrophobia, so that was
Oh, hey. Was that give you enough points to do anything?
it's just an extra 5 points, but I'll save it for later.
Yeah, when are we going to level? We've kicked everything's butt. When do we level?
It's only been 3 episodes.
That doesn't matter. That's
Okay.
not the question I asked. I said, when are we
No.
going to level?
Well,
I forget how leveling works in GURPS.
We just get more points.
you get more points
Yeah.
to spend, yeah.
But when do
on
we?
your
But
thing.
how do we get to a point where we accrue more points?
It
Well, we
is
did it at
essentially
the end of each sort of chapter last time, didn't we?
yeah.
Oh, right.
It's
kind of-
essentially like the milestone system
Yeah.
in D&D when
Gotcha.
you guys have accomplished a big thing. So,
All right.
So
Well,
being three days into basic training probably doesn't count.
it doesn't hurt to ask.
no, absolutely. You can't lose by asking.
Awesome. All right, let me find my sheet where I read things. Where is it? Here we go. Nope, here we not go. Hold on. All right. This video is going to be able to be downloaded on YouTube, probably later today, definitely by tomorrow. This episode will go out as a podcast on mating habits of the modern geek, and that will be going out on Monday. Our theme music is Superhero from tabletopaudio.com. Please consider joining their Patreon and adding hundreds of theme, background music, and ambient tracks to your next TTRPG session. You can follow us at matinghabitsofthemoderngeek.com. You can, I'll put all of our socials down in the info tab so you can connect with all of us. And thanks for playing with us, you guys.
Yay!
Thank you.
Jerks.
Bye. All right.